On JBN, we keep you informed. I am Michelle Jones, and in the news, fisherman dies following shark attack in Westmoreland. A fisherman has died following a shark attack at sea on Saturday in Westmoreland. He has been identified as 53-year-old Donovan Haywood, otherwise called Doggy, who lived at Darling Street in Savanna-la-Marwestmoreland in the parish. It was reported that shortly after 8 a.m., Haywood and a group of other fishermen set out from the community of Russia in Savanna-la-Marwestmoreland to go spear fishing off the shores of Little Bay in Little London. While underwater, Haywood was attacked by a large shark which ripped off his left arm and inflicted several bite wounds to his upper body. It took his colleagues more than half an hour to free him from the clutches of the shark's mouth after shooting it. The shark swam away with Haywood's arm. He was taken ashore and rushed to hospital where he was pronounced dead. The residents in Savanna-la-Marwestmoreland say that the ordeal is the first such incident to occur in their community. 2 arrested in St. Elizabeth, Ganja bust. Detectives assigned to the Narcotics Division seized approximately 345 pounds of compressed ganja at Ivor Cottage, Mountainside, Black River in St. Elizabeth on Friday. 2 men were arrested and charged in relation to the seizure. Reports are that about 6 a.m., during a police operation, one white Nissan AD wagon was signaled to stop. During a search, a quantity of black plastic parcels containing vegetable matter resembling ganja was seen inside the car. The drugs have an estimated street value of $1.38 million. Investigations are ongoing. The police are also reporting the seizure of approximately 669 pounds of compressed ganja, estimated to worth $2,676,000 in Spur 3, Manchester. Reports are that about 10:45 a.m. yesterday, a narcotics team supported by members of the Manchester Police Division were on operations in the area when they intercepted an international tipper truck with 2 men aboard. During a search of the vehicle, they reportedly found 30 knitted bags, all containing compressed ganja. The drugs in the truck were seized and the driver and passenger taken into custody. Their names are being withheld pending further investigations. Man killed by police impersonators in Kingston. 28-year-old Jesse Williams of Lower Hall Delight in Kingston 6 was shot and killed at his home by men posing as police officers on Thursday. Reports by the Pupine Police are that about 2:10 a.m., Williams was at his home when men armed with guns, posing as police officers, went to the house and demanded that he open the door. The men, upon gaining entry to the house, opened fire, hitting Williams multiple times before leaving the scene. The police were alerted by residents in the community, and upon their arrival, Williams was discovered suffering from gunshot wounds. He was rushed to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Natalie Dawkins Foundation to help disadvantaged students. The Natalie Dawkins Foundation was launched on Thursday at the Four Paths Primary and Junior High School in Clarendon during a celebration of life ceremony honoring the slain teacher. Principal Rosemary Logan said the initiative was befitting as it told the story of Natalie the humanitarian. Natalie would be of assistance to anyone, and so she has left a legacy with us, and we want to ensure we continue that legacy and the persons continue to benefit from Natalie's life although she is deceased, Logan said. Dawkins' remains were discovered in bushes earlier this month after going missing from her home for more than a week. 2 men have been charged with her murder. The foundation will seek to offer support to disadvantaged students at the school to whom Dawkins was providing assistance. The principal shared that she hopes that the initiative will garner enough support to extend a helping hand to other students. Because that's how Natalie was. She didn't limit her reach to any particular student. Any student from wherever, infant department, straight up to grade 6, should always be given a helping hand, Logan said. Teaching duties of Dawkins' grade 3 class have been entrusted to Vice Principal Vivian Esme. Logan said that Dawkins' students are saddened and traumatized by her death. Some of them have chosen to deal with it. Some of them are still in denial. They are saddened that their teacher was taken in such a brutal way. We have one of our students saying that she's even fearful to use the restroom at home. It's so traumatic how Natalie's life was taken, and it not only impacted the staff here, but the students too, Logan said. The foundation received contributions from some generous mourners at Thursday's ceremony. The principal said the foundation will improve many students' access to education. Anyone wishing to donate to the foundation may contact the school via phone at 876-987-0075 or 876-877-6128. Adelphi residents pleased with upgraded police station. Residents of Adelphi and its environs in St. James are welcoming the completion of improvement works on the police station in the area. Rehabilitation of the facility, which also serves Lima, Content, Paisley, Chatham, Goodwill, Dumfries, Somerton and Moore Park, was undertaken by the Jamaica Social Investment Fund, JSIF, at a cost of $42.2 million. It includes construction of 3 cell or lockup areas, an exhibit room, 2 offices, a guidance office, fencing, and a driveway. The main building, barracks area and the kitchen were also upgraded. Overseer of the Good News Church of God of Jamaica and the community, Anne-Marie Bulgin Graham, said that she is pleased at the work done. It is indeed very beautiful. This is surely a right step for Adelphi and the adjoining communities. I just pray that this effort will also boost the morale of the police so that they can better carry out their work to serve, protect, and reassure, she said. Lay preacher Laura Lewis Hales, who is from the adjoining community of Content, said that the rehabilitation project provides an improvement in the aesthetics of the Adelphi Square as a whole. It looks very well done, and I believe it creates a feeling of stability for the community as a whole in terms of the provision of security for us. So I do hope it will also facilitate improvement in the type of policing that we see in and around Adelphi and the other communities it serves, she says. Ranjil Anderson from Goodwill said that the improvement of the police station was long overdue as the facility was in need of repairs. Thank God it has been rebuilt now, and I hope the authorities take care of it, Anderson said. Dumfries resident and retired soldier Denton Scott also expressed pleasure at the work done, adding that he hopes that the police personnel will be equipped with the necessary tools and equipment to perform their duties at a professional level. The Adelphi police station is among several police stations that were being rehabilitated by JSIF through some $235 million in grant funding from the European Union, EU. The project forms part of a thrust by the Ministry of National Security to rehabilitate and construct police stations across the island. Among the other stations targeted for improvement are Mount Salem in St. James, Franklin Town in Kingston, Bugwalk in St. Catherine, and the Lionel and Four Parts police stations in Clarendon. 90 new COVID cases, 5 more deaths. The Ministry of Health and Wellness has reported 5 more deaths from COVID-19, while 51 females and 39 males tested positive for the virus in the past 24 hours. There were also 140 recoveries for the period. The death toll from the virus in Jamaica is now 784, and confirmed cases have increased to 45,867. According to the ministry, 18 of the 90 new cases were recorded in Kingston and St. Andrew, 12 were recorded in St. Mary, and 10 in St. Catherine. Hanover and St. James had 9 each. Manchester had 6. St. Thomas, St. Anne, and Portland each had 5. 3 were recorded in Trelawney, St. Thomas, and Clarendon, and the remaining 2 were in St. Elizabeth. Meanwhile, the 5 people who died are all women. 2, aged 93 and 83, died in St. Catherine. 1, aged 95 years old, died in Trelawney. Another 95-year-old, whose death was previously under investigation, died in Westmoreland, and the 5th, whose death was also under investigation, died in St. Thomas. There are 213 patients hospitalized with COVID-19, 14 are moderately ill, and 22 in critical condition. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell. To receive our daily news items,